Hello viewers, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new around here. I'm Lynchy, and this is a 1v1 ranked video between two players going by the names of DrKnown and AZTROMICK. Now a lot of you probably know of AZTROMICK. He is a 3v3 player for the club. He will be playing at the upcoming LAN next weekend. And DrKnown is definitely a one's main. He's a name that I've seen around quite a lot recently. He's been playing a lot of high level players. But this video is mainly about AZTROMICK, who does go 1-0 up as I'm talking about him 13 seconds into the game. I've never seen, personally, I don't believe I've seen AZTROMICK play much ones, if not at all. I'd be surprised if he has, and I've missed it because I've been watching 1v1 since pretty much the beginning of the game. And I just want to see how AZTROMICK is at ones. That's a really nice fake from DrKnown there on AZTROMICK. Looks like he was going to pop it high and try and go over AZTROMICK. Fakes, goes low, AZTROMICK jumps and misses the ball completely, and it's into the open net for DrKnown. This video is mainly about seeing how good AZTROMICK is at ones, because for me personally, I've never seen him play ones. There's another goal for DrKnown into the open net. Catches AZTROMICK out. I need to get my actual sentence out here because there's just going to be another goal by the time I get it out. Yeah, never seen AZTROMICK play ones. So basically, let's just see how good he is. He seems like the type of player that could get into ones because he's got very high mechanics, but he's very quick as well. But obviously a ones, although you don't need amazing mechanics, but at this kind of level it's ideal to have good mechanics. It's an open net shot there for AZTROMICK, and he does get it on target to make it 2-2. Only a minute has passed, or not even a minute, just under. And yeah, AZTROMICK, a highly mechanical, very quick player. Both good traits to have in 1v1. Obviously 1v1 you got to be smart as well, you know. You can't be all out mechanics and all out pace all the time. Oh my god, what a musty that is from DrKnown. Absolutely cannons it off of the crossbar into the open net. AZTROMICK was not saving that one. That was absolutely ridiculous from DrKnown. What a shot that is. Great setup as well. It's definitely not going to be an easy test for AZTROMICK here. He is coming up against who I believe is, oh, that's a really nice little wave dash there on the wall. Nice little chain dash on the wall actually from AZTROMICK to accelerate his car. And that's two amazing goals we've just seen there. That's a really good shot from AZTROMICK. DrKnown, I believe, is a Middle Eastern 1v1 main. I hope I'm getting that right. I have tried to do some research on DrKnown, but I can't really find him anywhere. He probably is on Twitter, and I just can't find him. That's a decent challenge from AZTROMICK, but not a great follow-up shot, or follow-up touch, I should say. Yeah, but this isn't going to be an easy test, as I was saying, because DrKnown is a very, very good ones player. And coming out of the Middle East, we know that they produce really good ones players. They produce really good players, full stop. But the ones players out there, utterly ridiculous. They're so good. And DrKnown proving that he is one of those players with a mighty goal for his third. And AZTROMICK is going to challenge early here. And he does get a nice touch on the ball, actually, and avoiding the bump as well. Keeps it a 3-0. 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. And can AZTROMICK keep out DrKnown here? It's going to be a really strong 50 from DrKnown, and it does go in. It sneaks into the bottom right corner. And AZTROMICK just can't get his car behind the ball enough to keep that one out. And DrKnown winning the kickoff here. So we're going to switch on board with him. And he's got a decent first touch, a little bit off of the goal, but he gets a reset. Can he redirect the ball towards the goal? Not quite. DrKnown does get challenged there very quickly by AZTROMICK, who recovers actually really well. Recovers his heavy touch really well off of the challenge. Gets a nice little cut infield touch and plays it off the backboard. And he just jumps up and reads the rebound really nicely. Well played from AZTROMICK. And now DrKnown is going to try and take this to the mid-right boost. And not quite getting there. AZTROMICK going for a pinch shot there, and it was on target, but it didn't have enough direction, enough power in the direction, I should say. It was definitely on target, I believe. I say definitely on target, I believe. That doesn't really make sense, does it? Anyway, DrKnown on the ball here. Trying to cause some offensive pressure towards AZTROMICK. He still has possession here. AZTROMICK fakes the challenge on the sidewall. And DrKnown does land a reset, but the ball does get away from him a little bit. And now AZTROMICK has a chance to shoot this onto the open net. It's not quite on target. And he does get a decent follow-up shot though. And he still has his flip as well. Uses it at the last second. It's a really nice shot from AZTROMICK. But it's a good save from DrKnown as well, who is pressuring AZTROMICK here on his own goal line, but he does maybe overextend a little bit too much. He is on very low boost, and AZTROMICK fires back Gets a 50-50 on his own, on DrKnown's goal line, and does exactly what DrKnown did to him. Falls the ball in to the net off of the 50-50. AZTROMICK with a nice angle there to do so, and plenty of pace behind the ball, and DrKnown not having a lot of boost there. It wasn't easy for him. AZTROMICK with a fake jump here. He did get DrKnown jumping there, but DrKnown recovers very well, actually, I must say. And he's pushed AZTROMICK back into his own corner. AZTROMICK still with possession. He wants DrKnown to pop this ball to him, but he actually just flicks it straight over his head and somehow gets it on target. How has he managed that? That looked ridiculously hard to get on target from there. That's a really nice angle shot there. Sorry to keep replaying it back. Let's just have another look. Look at that. I'm not sure he even meant that. I think he did. I'm pretty sure he would have. That's a really nice shot from DrKnown to make it 5-5. Really close game, actually. Good little battle we've got here between DrKnown, who I believe, like I've said, is a ones main, against AZTROMICK, who I don't believe plays much ones. I mean, clearly he's played a decent amount because he's pretty good. But we know he's a freeze main in the South American region. And proving that he can play once. So it's really good 50 from AZTROMICK. Stays really firm on the sidewall. Doesn't jump. Keeps his car nice and stable, nice and firm on the sidewall. All four wheels on the ground, or on the wall I should say. And wins that 50 solidly against the jumping DrKnown, who came off second best there. 6-5 to AZTROMICK. 40 seconds remaining. Can AZTROMICK take down the ones main? Can he hold firm? It's a good save. And the ball goes out pretty far out. It's good for AZTROMICK, but DrKnown is going to stay on this with 100 boost. He does use it all just to stay in the play. And he doesn't get the side boost there. And AZTROMICK's just going to have a free shot on the net here. And he does get it on target to make it 7-5. It's a little bit of a mistake from DrKnown, who missed the mid-right boost from his side. And yeah, allowed AZTROMICK to move in pretty much into an open net. And slot the ball home to make it 7-5. And he's in a good position here as AZTROMICK, and he's on the attack as well. Final seconds remaining, and he does get it on target, and it doesn't actually go in because DrKnown forfeits. And that's really close to going in. Really, really close to going in. Yeah, as you can see, the ball was probably about 90% across the line there. Maybe even 95%. Really good game, actually, though, from AZTROMICK, who I think played really well. Considering he's not exactly a ones main, I think he deserves a lot of credit for that. And there is actually another game between these two. There was a rematch immediately after the last game. So we're going to go ahead and watch that right now. Okay, game 2 then. Let's just get straight into it. So this is immediately after the game that we just watched. And I have no sound. Why do I have no sound? There we go. There's sound. Not sure what happened there. But we're going to continue anyway. That's staying in the video, because I cannot be bothered to edit it out. Yeah, DrKnown on the ball here, looking to cause some pressure on AZTROMICK, who does come away with the ball really cleanly. And I've just had a worrying thought. Have I said ATOMIC at all this video? I hope not. I feel like it's really easy for me to say ATOMIC instead of AZTROMICK. Hopefully I haven't done that. DrKnown flailing a little bit here on his own goal line. Somehow gets behind the ball enough to keep it out. With AZTROMICK come steaming in. And AZTROMICK is going to keep up pressure here. But DrKnown just gets enough on the ball to get it away from him. But now he's flailing. He's gone way out of the play, as you can see. And AZTROMICK easily going to shoot into the open net there to make it 1-0. With 4 minutes and 20 on the clock. AZTROMICK 1-0 up. DrKnown, I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe he misjudged the ball bounce, or maybe he just accidentally jumped. Happens to the best of us. I'm certainly not the best. Yeah, as you can see, it does happen to the best. DrKnown here with a bit of pressure, and he goes for the low 50, which he's really good at. AZTROMICK just gets enough from the ball there to keep that out, actually. DrKnown mounting the pressure up here, though. Gets another shot on AZTROMICK's net, and he gets a bump on AZTROMICK on the follow-up. But AZTROMICK's going to stand firm again, and DrKnown can't quite get that boost on respawn there. And now he's low on boost, and AZTROMICK's going to get this mid boost as well. And he's just going to take the ball away from DrKnown and force him to go back to get his boost. AZTROMICK's going to go fast with this, pop it higher, but it's not a great first touch at all. Luckily for him, DrKnown doesn't get a great block on the ball, at least to take it into his open net. And AZTROMICK can take possession once again. DrKnown is going to rush challenge this, and into the corner of AZTROMICK. And there's a little battle here, a little scuffle, sort of trying to break out, but neither player can really do so. And DrKnown is really cutting off the play here for AZTROMICK. He's not allowing him to push forward too much, but he's got to be careful because AZTROMICK's just so quick to get back to the ball and pop it around DrKnown. And he's bringing out the quickness, as I said earlier in the previous replay. AZTROMICK a really fast player, and he's showing it there. It's a good kickoff from DrKnown, and he's going to get a goal back from the kickoff. 2-1 to AZTROMICK still. But DrKnown does bring it back within a goal. 3 minutes 10 still remaining though. Plenty of time for either player to take this game. And DrKnown is going to get another goal off of the kickoff. 2-2 now in favour of nobody because it's 2-2. I can't believe I was about to say that. AZTROMICK here is going to get another kickoff goal. Well, it's his first kickoff goal, but it's another kickoff goal in the game. And 3-2 now to AZTROMICK. A lot of kickoff goals coming in here. The game has just stalled a little bit. It was nice and flowing earlier, and it's going to be possibly another kickoff goal here. But DrKnown does get back in front of the ball. Doesn't have enough boost to get up to the ball, though. It's a really good flick from AZTROMICK, actually, to get that nice and high into the net without firing it into the crossbar. And we've just seen about 3 or 4 kickoff goals in a row there. And it can get a little bit stale when you see that in 1v1. And it might be another one here. It is. DrKnown, another kickoff goal. I would class that as a kickoff goal. Just about. 4-3 to AZTROMICK now. It's been about 5 kickoff goals in the last 20-30 seconds or so. And let's see if this game can get back to its free-flowing form that it was in earlier. DrKnown's going to go low here. Look at that 50-50. Fantastic 50 from DrKnown. Played it so patiently. Had AZTROMICK just sitting sideways on the goal line. Not much he could do. He didn't have enough momentum to take the ball away from DrKnown, and it was too late to make the move. And DrKnown knows that. And that's why he went for the low 50, and he's very strong at doing that. He's very good at it, actually. AZTROMICK going to challenge early here in the midfield. And halfway has gone now in this game, just. And it's 4-4. Very close affair once again. And DrKnown has just straight up air dribbled that over AZTROMICK's head, who probably wasn't expecting DrKnown to go that high with the ball, I guess. And it's 5-4 now in favour of DrKnown. So this game is swinging all over the place at the moment. A bit similar to the last game, actually. Really tight affair. Both players could easily take the win in this game. There's not one player that's dominating at all. AZTROMICK's going to go for a reset here, and look at that. Perfect reset into the top left-ish corner of the net on DrKnown, and now it's 5-5. I believe we had 5-5 last game as well. So these players, very good matchup actually, clearly. And DrKnown here now with the possession off the kickoff, and he gets a reset of his own, and he goes low and fakes it. Oh, and he blocks the ball as well when AZTROMICK hits it out. Perfect little block there from DrKnown right at the last second, or right on the line of AZTROMICK, and the ball just sails into the open net. 6-5. Plenty of kickoff goals in this game, maybe a little bit too many for my liking, but that's part of the game of ones. People say, well, kickoff goals, they're lucky. Well, not so much anymore, because with kickoffs in 1v1s at this level, there's so many different variants now of kickoffs, and that's a good goal from AZTROMICK, patient there into the open net. So many different variants you can do now at this level in Rocket League, in 1v1, with all the high up players. You know, they've all got their little tweaks that they do with the kickoffs to try and win. It's not as RNG as it used to be, if you like, because way back when it was earlier in the game, there wasn't many variants of kickoffs. You know, you just kind of flipped and drove at the ball or whatever and jumped into it and wished for the best. But now there's a lot of different things you can do on kickoff, and you can't really blame it on kickoffs now too much about losing a game, at least not at this level, because, you know, just switch it up. Try something different. Fake the kickoff. You know, go less goal side, go more goal side. You know, there's a lot of different things you can do. Delay the kickoff. There's plenty of things you can try. You can even try this at any rank. You know, it doesn't have to be at this rank. And if you did try this at your lower ranks, it would probably work for you. So, you know, give it a go. Give it a go in your own rank game. So DrKnown there. I think that's an accidental backflip. A little bit awkward. He just gives a free goal to AZTROMICK with less than a minute remaining, and it makes it 7-all. DrKnown was one go up there. I can only assume that was an accidental backflip, and he wanted to pop the ball higher with the second jump. AZTROMICK now on the attack. It doesn't get a great touch off of the side one. DrKnown is going to challenge and stay aggressive, but AZTROMICK spots an opening there to get it around DrKnown, and now he's got plenty of space to work with plenty of boost as well. Can he land a reset? Not quite. DrKnown does get a good block. Can he get a shot off? Not quite. Well, he does, but it's not quite on target and not enough power. And now DrKnown is mounting the pressure in the corner. AZTROMICK looking like he's going to come away with the ball here. Oh, he does lose possession momentarily. DrKnown not in a position to capitalise on that though. And now AZTROMICK's now running rings around DrKnown. And DrKnown's got caught sort of just strolling into his own back corner there, but not really covering his net at all. And AZTROMICK picks up the boost, dribbles it around DrKnown easily into the open net. 8-7 now in favour of AZTROMICK, who's got possession again off the kickoff, and he's going to pop it and go for a quick shot after the pop. That's a brilliant goal from AZTROMICK. Nice pace on the ball there. to make it 9-7. And DrKnown's not going to forfeit yet. He's going to try and win this kickoff, see what he can do. AZTROMICK gets a solid kickoff, single jump, wave dash kickoff, and it wins in the kickoff. Can he get another goal against AZTROMICK? He's got plenty of boost to work with. Does land the reset, but DrKnown swoops in, blocks him from getting his 10th goal. That was a good game though. Another good game actually. Another close game. Very similar to the other replay that we saw. It was almost like a carbon copy to be honest. But it wasn't. 9-7 in favour of AZTROMICK this time. And he takes both games. These were the only 2 games I could find between these two. And AZTROMICK took both games. Now, as I was saying at the beginning of the video, I am not too aware of AZTROMICK being a 1v1 player or a heavy 1v1 player. Like, does he favour 1v1s a lot? I'm not too sure. Obviously at the moment he's going to be playing a lot of 3v3. So I can't imagine he'd be played too much ones. I can't remember him playing too much ones. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. Maybe I just never noticed. But he's definitely very good at it, clearly. DrKnown is no pushover in ones, believe me. He's a very good 1v1 player. So for AZTROMICK to come here and beat him in these 2 games, I mean, there might have been more games between these 2, but these were the only 2 replays I could find that DrKnown did upload. Thanks to DrKnown for uploading his replays. There's a number of players that do upload their replays. I think they've just got it on auto upload. I do really appreciate that because it's giving me content. Very good content as well. Well, very good replays, I should say. I don't know if my content's good, but the replays are very enjoyable. Anyway, time to wrap up this video. If you did enjoy, consider leaving a like. Consider subscribing to the channel as well if you want to see more videos like this. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what you think about my casting. Casting in Rocket League is something that I want to get into. I'm trying to make a name for myself at the moment, trying to get myself noticed so I can take part in more Rocket League events and maybe help other casters with casting if they need some more casters, if they're doing some tournaments, you know, stuff like that. It would be really cool to get my name or my foot in the door, my name out there. And I can't do that without the people watching. So to the people that are subscribing, that are liking the videos, that are sharing the videos around, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Please do keep doing that. It really does help, keeps me motivated as well. So yeah, I really do appreciate that. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will speak to you all very soon.